right, we're here with Herbert Poole. He is the rec director at the Westminster Recreation Department. He's a big asset to our community. He is, what he don't know is how much he has to do with the person I am today. We'll start off with that. We're going to interview Herb today. We're going to ask him a series of questions and get his feedback on the field of recreation. So Herb Poole, why did you get into this field? First question.
I was working part-time at the time, just happened to be in the right place at the right time. The gentleman who was here before me decided to leave, and when the position became open, I took it.
What was his name?
His name was Ricky Moore.
Ricky Moore. Okay. All right. Herb, what education or training or preparation did you need to get into this field?
At the time, I was going to Clemson in majoring in financial management. I had no idea I was going to be in the recreation field, but I guess just the experience of me working part-time for 3 or 4 years during high school and 3 or 4 years during college, they give me a shot at it.
Right place at the right time, huh? Okay. What kind of things are you working on here at WRD now, and what is interesting about it?
Right now we are trying to get our budget together. We had a series of budget cuts last year, and we're hoping to get those numbers back where they were, and also in the future add more programs. We're trying to add more volleyball and disc golf, some activities for senior citizens also.
Disc golf, that's getting pretty popular now.
Yeah, we got one that's out of town, one course that's out of town. We got 3 or 4 in the county, but we'd like to bring one here to Westminster.
What about the volleyball? Do you have a good attendance for that?
That wound up being, that's one of the things we cut, but it wound up being our biggest girls sport. We had 100 girls who participated this past spring, and this year we had to tell them we can't do it, so we sent them elsewhere, and hopefully next year we'll be able to get them back in.
I hope so. Next year, you look like maybe the budget cuts fix themselves and you get these sports added back.
That's the plan. That's our goal.
That's awesome. What do you spend the most time here at WRD doing?
I wound up writing grants, working on budget, do a lot of scheduling events, scheduling employees, have meetings 3 or 4 times a week. Just a big array of things that we do.
It sounds like you're pretty busy. So that leads me to my next question. What continues to inspire you in this field?
I just like seeing the kids become great players. I like seeing them grow. We start them out at 4 years old. They stay here till they're 19 years old, and I like watching them grow, and I also like watching the coaches grow. The coaches start out, this is the place where most coaches start. Most high school coaches, college coaches, they'll start coaching a rec league, and I just love seeing those people grow into great people also.
I can vouch for that 100%. I grew up here, like the second dad to me. I hope to see my children grow up here as well. Where is this field going in the future, the field of recreation? Where do you see it going in the future?
I think it's going to grow by leaps and bounds. I think recreation is a necessary part of the community. It brings communities together, keeps them together, and also keeps folks active. It keeps the kids active, it keeps the parents active, parents getting them back and forth to games. And I just think that's one thing that we're always going to have is recreation.
That's right, that's right. Well, I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for interviewing with me. I hope you're here till you're 100 years old. I hope lots of kids and families get to grow here as well. And thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.